Alright, hello guys. If the sound is any better, I got that adapter and I plugged it in my phone. So hopefully I can solve some of my volume problems right there. I got better volume. You're officially retired, Mr. Samsung. We got DJI on the sound. So Ralph was asking about those points, and I think he was right on those two, and that third one I don't remember. I'm not real sure. I kind of forgot. So I'm gonna probably maybe screen scroll a bit. How would I say it? Review? Go through and review them videos. See if I can find what was what there. Looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Can you guys hear me singing? This DJI mic, I tested it earlier when I was in the house. And it sounds pretty good even when I just talk soft. Or when I speak up. Sound was pretty good all the way around. Everybody's looking for something. I'll be back. I'm going to the pickup. It's about 15 yards from the napping shack. And the cool thing about this thing is it's wireless and it has some range to it. Some 10 yards. It's windy. I didn't stick the wind deal on it, so maybe you heard that wind hit the thingamajobber. Got what I need here. Digging in the pickup. Okay, I'm coming back. Coming back to the napping shack. The weather got a little better today. We are above zero, I believe. A little more tolerable. Yeah, you guys should have heard all of that. But yeah, I didn't make no videos today. I had to go to town. And then I was kind of waiting. It said this mic was going to show up today. So I didn't get too excited. So I didn't get my reps in today. Those of you guys that have been watching my videos know what I'm talking about, reps. Oh, my pads are over there. Okay, let's grab this guy here. Oh, so I went through and sorted two of the boxes I got from Jake. I don't know if this is coral or what it is. Yeah, these are coral, I think. Now that I'm looking at them in better light. These ones are. Then I don't know if that's something different or. But yeah, I sorted two boxes out. Tallahatta. I think this is Keokuk, obsidian. And then I just grabbed all these brown rocks and threw them in here. I don't know if see, these ones were brown too, but they got that coral chalk on them for the cortex. See it? So as I was saying, I want to get some reps in. And reps means Doing some bopping, doing some indirect, doing some pressure flaking and some notching. So I'm going to go ahead and mess with this guy. I'll be able to get them all in on one rock here. So hopefully the sound is better. I know I've got quite a few comments that said can't hear me. They have to put me on their TV and then turn the volume all the way up. And Mike Mason calls me whispers with rabbits. So I'm still whispering. I haven't changed my tone very much. But yeah, that's the difference in sound from what this video is to that Sam song. So you are rocking with the DJI Mic Mini. Maybe. Okay. My pads are over there. So I'm gonna have to improvise here. I didn't take those obsidian points off that. So we're gonna pull out the old, I think that was a buffalo hide. Look how thick that sucker is. It was wet before, so I'll pull this guy out. Pretty good padding. So you can see that there has a pretty good size nose on it. I'll go ahead and knock his nose off. Must have been a wino. Yeah. Hitting it on the slide. There we go. See? Just knocked him off. He had some defects. Sobered him up. See all that crystal, or I think this is called quartzite, tallahatta quartzite. I looked it up. Tallahatta quartzite. Don't break it. Ah, broke it. I just said I didn't want to break it and I broke it. But that was probably something that was inside already. Or was it? It was this piece. And it went on here, something like this maybe. What was I doing? I don't know. It was too big anyway. We got a better size of rock to mess with now. But that's what boppers are for. They're for breaking rock, so I'm not upset. Ain't no skin off my back. And that's what we want to do anyways, get rid of that big old nose on there. Skinned him. Skinned him right off. Clean and clear. Now we got a nice point there. Some thickness to thin out. Play around with the bopper and the indirect rod. See if we can't get us a point here. No time for that. Quick and in a hurry. It's currently 9:30 at night. We're above 0. 18, but it feels like 5. It's kind of windy. 12-mile-an-hour winds. She's a little chilly, but still above 0. It was cold yesterday. I'm surprising cold. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this, and I'm gonna call that pretty decent. This will be for the bopper, and then we'll go to indirect. Shape it up a little more. Watched Sal's live this morning. He had a pretty good show. He was napping Alan Cole's Obsidian. Did a pretty good job. I think he knocked out about, it had to be about 7 or 8 bifaces in a couple hours. And then I was driving to town when I was listening. So I wasn't commenting much. Yeah, tallahatta quartzite. Here we go. Now it wants to cooperate. Jeez, my bopper skills just ain't there yet. Okay. Yeah, all that must have been in there. I ain't hitting it very hard, or I ain't supporting it right. But yeah, there's some of that stuff. How do you call it? Incipient? I don't know. Okay, put the bopper away now. Break out the rod. We still got some rock left. Don't give up. Got 2 rocks. And we'll break out the steel rod on this guy. He's kind of tough. What I learned on the lake. Uh, 12 minutes. We'll do the small rock first. Yeah. So hopefully the sound is working way better. I didn't do much at all. It's not obsidian. Definitely not obsidian. There we go. That's what we needed. Good hard smack. Old Sal kind of says a prayer when he hits it. I don't know what language that is, but he says something about Allah. I think that means God is great, I think, in their language. I'm going to drop that. Don't put it there. There we go. Then I was thinking about the other day on Jake's live Friday. After Patrick's live was over, I went over to Jake's and he was talking to somebody, and I thought he was talking to them on the phone, or he kind of was, but here Hoosier took off over there, and it was TikTok. I guess there's a way to go live on TikTok too, so I learned that yesterday. So If you guys remember, I kind of checked it out, and then here pretty soon they invite me in on their chat. I was on there. I had one phone hooked up to the YouTube and watching that live, and then one phone was hooked up on the sound. I felt like a deer in the headlights. I don't know what the hell to say. So that was a new experience. Met a guy named Pyro. Followed him on TikTok. He's a flint knapper. He plays the bagpipes too. Pretty cool. He's a bagpiper and a flint knapper. Man of many talents. There we go. Yep. I don't know if Jake heated this stuff or it naps pretty good, but you gotta give it a pretty good licking. Get some flakes to run. Flakes to run, you gotta get it pretty. Give it a pretty mean tap. Okay, finally got our working edge. No more square jobbers. Okay. Got all kinds of shapes here. It's a square. So, I don't know if I want to draw on this or not. That might be right, I guess. But we still got a point in here somewhere. There's still a point in here. Just gotta find it. Let's see here. Something like this here, I guess. Something like that. This is the Frio. Oh, we lost all the size for that one. I think that's a Frio is what that one guy called it. What was it? Mr. Jim, I think. And that on the live stream. Pretty thick, yeah. Here we go. That helped us out lots. Yep. Okay. Something there, it ain't going. Get closer to the obstacle. See that? Pretty thick right across there, and I tried to send some flakes into it. I got this one to go. See it cut off that line, but these ones didn't go. I think we're too high this way yet. So we'll send some back. Scooped it, darn it. But we got close to that obstacle. That's what we want to do. Got that one. Got that one. Not quite. There we go. Got it. From this side, now we gotta come on this side and thin it some more. Pretty small already. Taking some chances here. Taking some pretty good chances. That tip can go flying at any minute. Okay. Let's start to even this up a little bit. Okay, we got that hump off. It's gone. Now we can worry about our sides again. Bring it in and keep on thinning a little bit. There we go. Got some of it. Oh yeah. I forget about the fan all the time. Silicosis. Play around. Won't play around with that stuff. Yeah, that's good. guys had a good Saturday. Okay, there we go. Just about got this side worked out. There's still a pretty good hump in the dish right here. Just about got her evened up. Send a couple flakes back that way. Late ones. Okay, yeah, that worked good. Got her point going pretty good. Got this side close. Side's gonna come in a little bit here. Can still see my line a little bit there. Getting close, but we're still thick right here, and this side's gonna come down a little bit. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'll go ahead and I'll have to go back through my footage and find where I made those Schneider points. Try to figure out what those rocks were. I can't remember. It was a white rock anyway, the one you didn't know. What makes it worse is I don't know. But like Patrick says, you don't need to know what kind of rock it is. You just need to know if it naps or not. Which is true. $30. Still gotta do some pressure flaking on this. I'll hit it a couple more times with this, and then we'll go into pressure flaking. There's one right there. Needs to come off. Got some of it. One more right there. No, didn't get it. Okay, we're gonna call that good because I'm gonna break it. It's so small. In my language, when you say good, you say zagits. Zagits. That means good. Gotta have a Pepsi. Okay, we did 2 reps. 1 more rep, and then we're gonna call it, or 2 more reps. Gotta do some pressure flaking here. And then we need to figure out some notches for this bad boy. I can really tell the difference in this material when you get a pressure flaker in your hand. Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't want to hit it with that indirect rod anymore. So what I mean by difference in material was I was pressure flaking this stuff, but when I got into some of this white stuff, it was crumbly. So yeah, there's 2 different materials here, and they both nap a little different. But they nap. That's the important part. Okay, let's get this tip back in shape. We butchered it pretty good. Sorry, guys. Okay. Couple on this side. Back on this side. Okay, we got a tip again, but we're pretty small, which is all right. We're not trying to win no contests here. It's not a race. Could have went ahead and picked the easier rock to mess with, but if you're going to do a workout, you don't pick up the 5-pounder. My God, especially if you didn't nap all day. Go ahead and grab that 10-pounder. See what you're made of. You know what I mean? I grabbed a piece of obsidian and made myself look good, but I'm gonna build no muscles with that stuff. It's gonna tone up. Gotta do some heavy lifting sometimes. We're still within range on our ass end. Tip's gone, but I'm gonna call that good because I'm getting pretty small where a guy can't probably even work with it anymore. And we're gonna do some short notches, but I'm gonna start him with this thing. Let's see here. Let's do some corner notches again. Send him in the corner. Let's see here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Found it. And then I learned the rule yesterday from Patrick's live. He said, boy, that thing blew the heck out of there. You want your notches twice as wide as you are thick. Otherwise you're going to run into trouble. So that's kind of the rule, I guess. Flint napping 101. 101. Luckily this side's nice and thin, so I'm gonna get fancy with it. Like I was doing on that side and blew out the ears. Let's see. There. Yep. And we're good boys. So the way this one took off into the point, it wanted to have a stem. Oh, you want a stem, huh? All right, well, I'll give you a stem, I said. So that's what we're doing, putting a stem on it. Don't need to get fancy. Looking at the book and making all kind of decisions. Just keep it simple. The old KISS method. You guys understand that one? I'm sure a lot of you guys understand that one. A lot of ball players, athletes. The KISS method. Okay, there's our point. I don't know what it's called, but it's a tallahatta point. That's what it's called. Tallahatta rock. I'm not doing that. Translucent. She glows. Glows nice. Yeah, Tallahatta point in 41 minutes. See if anything happened in the northern plains that shaped this rock here. Any stem points, notch, corner, lateral forms, articulate. There's no stem points. Let's see if these guys got stem points. The neighbors. Central, north, southwest. Lateral forms, corner notch, articulate forms. There's some stems over here. Stemmed forms, yeah. Where are you? Right there. Yavapai. Alright, see if there's any of this size then. Be in the right there. Huh, right next door. Not really. Not really nothing that size, and then the ears are swooped. Okay, on to the next. Let's check the north central then. Lateral, articulate, corner notched, side notched, stemmed. Do anything like this right here. Campsville. K. Campsville with a K. Dickerson. Those are cool. Look like diamonds. GHIJK GH Hidden Valley Ranch. It's got a lot of H's. There's a Hopewell. Big old long blade. Campsville. Those are plumb different from what the other stem point was. Okay, wasn't there. Check one more and then we're just gonna call it a point. Maybe. Guy run some up inside there, maybe. Could do that. Cheat a little bit. Turkey tail Tupelo. That's cool. What are we doing here? Trying to get to the beginning of this here. Odd fit. There's a lot of points in this East Central. Got to be something in here if that section's so thick. Stemmed. Okay, here we go. Last chance. Shoals Creek. Okay, starts with a S. Check any more just in case. Okay, Shoals Creek with a S. Newton, right there. SH. Back. Ross. Russell. San Saint. Shoals Creek, Scraper, Cersei, Smith, Snake Creek, Smithsonia, Snyder's, Hopewell, those are good ones. Staley, Stuber, Stilwell, Sterlington. What the heck did I call it again? Shoals Creek. Schneider, Smithsonia. Scraper, Savannah River, maybe I read that wrong. Stemmed forms, Shoals, Shoals Creek. SH, SA, SC, SESLSM. Skipped right past the H. It goes into S's or T's now. That's messed up, man. Weed, Warwick, Wheeler, White Springs. Yeah, that's a thick section. Look at that. See, these sections are small. That's a thick section at East Central. Starts at page 401 and goes all the way to 678. Holy cow. That might be the one to study. Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan. Might be some cool points in there, maybe. A lot of variety anyway. The North Central is pretty small. Northern Plains, I mean. But there's our point tonight, guys. Just come out and did my reps. My notching was terrible. Bopper was terrible. Indirect, I whittled this guy down pretty good. End up with 2. But got the reps in. Little workout anyway. Oh, and then tested out the new sound device. A new sound device called the DJI mic. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and look up these points now, the Snyder points I sent, and see what kind of materials for sure, if I knew when I made them. And then I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Sales Live. Have a good night, everybody. Later.